guys, what's with those huge earphones on everybody's heads nowadays? Why is everybody wearing these massive headphones while they're talking on a video? I have a feeling it might have to do with that PewDiePie guy. I mean, did he start that? But I'm noticing and it's been going on for a while, so sorry if I'm a little bit behind the curve ball. Oh wow, look at those clouds. Can you see that? Wow. Those are so pretty. But this guy, he all these guys are wearing these massive headphones. And it's like, wasn't that like something from the 80s? I mean, does anybody wear massive headphones like that for any reason whatsoever? That doesn't make any sense at all. Right? So, anyway, oh, and they talk on the microphone. Like, is that microphone really recording? Is a studio level microphone that's like worth $3,000? Is that necessary for these videos? I don't know. Maybe I'm just being silly. And normally I'm trying to give a little bit of a spiritual pointer or two in these videos, but I just had to mention those headphones and how I'd like to maybe ask everybody to stop doing that, because I want to see their hair, I want to see their face, I want to see their, I want them to be able to move naturally and not be trying to look like PewDiePie. I don't know, maybe I'm being a little too unreasonable. Maybe I'm asking for too much. But, it is kind of a sad statement on our world that PewDiePie is the highest paid, highest viewed guy on all of YouTube. Makes a statement, and that the most viewed videos ever on YouTube are like these really dumb videos. It's like, oh, come on. Let there be something intelligent at the very top. I don't know if it's possible. But anyway, just lets you know where our mass consciousness is at. And lets you know where our society is at. So are we surprised that anything is as backwards as it is? I guess that's hard to know, huh? But we have to try to be careful not to be part of the mainstream, that we're not trying to be something that we're not trying to fit into what we think everybody's going to be wanting or whatever. Oh my God, look at those clouds. Oh my God, they're so pretty. Sorry, I get distracted by clouds. We'll break for clouds. But it just amazes me how much all of us are trying to fit into the mainstream, or trying to fit into, okay, well, the top guy's wearing giant headphones, so I guess I should too, if I want my videos to take off, right? Or somebody has like a unused $3,000 microphone in the shot, so I should too, so that maybe my videos will take off. But should we all conform like this to what we think everybody wants? Maybe nobody actually wanted that to begin with, and maybe we're being silly to try to emulate something that really isn't that cool, really, but it gets a lot of views, so then we think it's cool, or it's been made cool just because it got a lot of views or something, or it's been made cool because it's on TV or it's in the movies. And I get a little bit worn out from this walk. Wow, this is good though. That is fashionable, is to walk every day. But I don't know, I just thought I'd mention, do not necessarily always conform to what everybody else thinks is cool if you don't personally think it's cool. Or if you don't personally feel that it's you. You don't have to be anything you don't want to be. You don't have to dress any certain way. You don't have to act a certain way. Although it would be nice if you act mature, of course. But you can be crazy, but be mature. Not sure it's easy to define exactly what that is, but oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that sky. It's so dramatic. Oh my gosh. But anyway, try not to conform just to be accepted. It's important that you're not conforming just to be accepted, because if you do, then you're not really being yourself. And yeah, maybe I'm not a good example of somebody not conforming and and still being accepted anyway, because obviously my videos haven't taken off on YouTube. I might forever be small because I think somebody at YouTube doesn't like what I do. And because people are selected on YouTube, and maybe I'm not the best example of someone who just still is being who I am, and it's big time mainstream fortune kind of thing. But here's the thing: by doing what's good for me, what's true to me, what I want to do, who I am, I'm still doing good work, and I'm doing what I'm meant to do. I'm running the retreat center that's always full. Well, it was before the pandemic anyway. And I'm running a metaphysical school online, University of Metaphysical Sciences, metaphysicuniversity.com. I'm running that, and it's in 127 countries, and we've got thousands and thousands of students all over the world. And we're working on translating all the courses into other languages, and so I'm still able to do what I want to do without having to compromise who I am, or how I dress, or what I'm into, what I'm not into. I can just fully be myself and not be constricted by those things. So if I'm proof of anything, it's proof that you can still do what you want to do, what you're built to do, if you be yourself. And if you don't fake who you are, if you don't have to pretend to be something else, you're going to have a better chance at doing what you're meant to do. And I tried to be all corporate and dress in suits and high heels and all that stuff for a while. And I did get somewhere with the business stuff, but it wasn't me, and I wasn't happy, and I wasn't that successful. I wasn't really going to be the top CEO of some corporation of some sort or anything like that. Okay, I always come and I touch the wall. This is the bottom gate where we are here. And oh, there's a car there. Oh, it's the first time I've seen that. Wow, wonder who's here. Sometimes they get the car to cut through this piece of land right over there, and they cut over to the other side. They cut through the gate right here. But anyway, so be who you are. If you don't want to wear big headphones to be successful, you don't have to be. You don't have to look like PewDiePie to be successful. Just be who you are. And do it with grace, do it with beauty, do it with confidence in knowing who you are, and that this is what you're meant to do. And then it'll work. Be who you are. Don't fake it. You don't have to.